My name is Natalia Kolyada. I'm co-founding artistic director of Belarus Free Theatre, and we're performing in Edinburgh with our performance Trash Cuisine at Pleasance Grant. It's a very beautiful performance, even though that the topic is very complicated. We collected stories all over the world, went to the worst prisons of the world, met with death row inmates, with former executioners, with families of those people who were executed, and the whole performance was devised based on old stories. It's a historical event for Belarus, and we try to show to dictatorship that they can't stop freedom of expression by just announcing that this is dictatorship and they want to stay in power. So for the first time in history of Belarus, we will be live streaming the performance from Pleasance Grant to Belarus, and people in Belarus will see this performance live, first time in their life.
London.
Joan of Arc!
What would it be like to wake up as Joan of Arc?
Do you give yourself over to the church militant?
Yes.
You say God has ordered you to wear men's clothing?
Yes.
So why do you want to wear women's dress for your death?
I was born on the night of the Epiphany, January 6th, 1412. They say on that night, the cocks in the countryside crowed with unusual persistence, and the villagers experienced an inexplicable sensation of great joy.
France will be saved by a virgin.
To have a voice is also not literally to be able to speak or to sing. To have a voice is to have your place in the world and to be able to find your place in the world.
A town with a little drop of poison. Nobody knows. They're lining up to go insane. I'm all alone. I smoke my friends down to the filter, but I feel much cleaner after it rains. And she left in the fall. That's a picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison.
He had a fit, out of the blue. He shouted, as if he was in pain. He became hysterical. I had to call the emergency team. I told them to give him a small injection. Then I went back to my office. They called me. They said the patient is lying on the floor. His physical condition is uncertain. I didn't hear from them for another hour and 18 minutes.
The muscles here contract, trying to protect the gland. There it is, pancreas. People who don't know what it is think that they're having a heart attack.
Drina Frederick, I'm a theatre director. I believe that this is the ultimate way to change society. I think this is the ultimate way to give people hope, to send a message. And for me, the work is really about affirming my cultural identity.
A spirit walks beside me, a force I can't explain.
This woman's journey through the diaspora, identifying who she is, understanding that, taking elements of St. Lucian culture, the masquerade, and making that into a spectacle, making that into something where people can relate to and understand.
The memories making music inside of me.
Now is the time to build a Roma army. Esto es una revolución.
Die Roma-Revolution ist der Kampf der Nicht-Weißen dieser Erde gegen ihre Unterdrücker. Wie kannst du nicht gewalttätig sein, wenn deine eigenen Leute versklavt, ermordet und sterilisiert wurden und immer noch in Brand gesteckt, deportiert, erniedrigt, unterdrückt und diskriminiert werden?
This year's Women in War Festival takes place in a beautiful old theatre in Streatham from July the 3rd to the 30th. We're hosting women from all over the world, sharing the stories of their lives, the effect that war has had on them, what it is to have to leave your home, your family and everything you know and come to another country and rebuild your life. And whilst we want to tell you their stories, we also want to celebrate the courage and ingenuity of these women and the extraordinary richness of the culture that they bring with them and share with us.
جنها خيبة ولا موارة كده على حد والأبعد يبقى بتنجان بالنار تكويك ولا تسأل فيك بالنار تكويك ولا تسأل فيك ومدام لين وياها ولا تجرح بالحبشات بصراحة الحق معاها يا جناب الجنتلمان لو كنت حريق وتقلع فعنيها ما كنت تولع والنور ولع وانت مولع وحبيبك من شوق مولع
I'm not someone who's going to change the world as a director by bringing in brilliant new form. I appreciate people who can do that and I'll promote them as an artistic director, but always my trajectory has been that I'm more interested in taking an established form and subverting it.
Esta sí se me hace una lección de salud, fíjate que habíamos de aprenderla de memoria. A ver, all together now. Si la nieve es blanca, la enfermedad es fría. Si la nieve es colorada, la enfermedad es caliente. Los suaves de San Mateo del Mar, Oaxaca, llenos de esquinamienta, es blanco colorada. Poca popó, poca popó, poca caca, poca caca.
Indigno, cobarde e infame rebajarse así hasta traicionar la propia alma.
Que Dios me guarde de darle semejante ocasión.
Cuando un hombre viene a abrazarte con gusto, es preciso pagarle con la misma moneda. A ver, ¿qué valor hay en que un hombre te halague, te jure amistad y afecto si corre a hacer lo mismo con el primer pelele que se encuentra? No, y estimar a todo el mundo equivale a no estimar a nadie.
Me gusta la gente que no teme decir lo que piensa.
Esta especie de enfermedad que tienes solo provocará la ira o la risa donde quiera que vayas.
And now,
E io non mio è passato del stage.
Sono corazón.
Pulveroni zotri, Tony Brenda.
No!
And I'm holding on to it. Winter's coming soon, boys.
انت مرتبطه؟
ولا لمي شويه التعليق اللي هنا وروحوا العبوا بعيد. عاوزين نرش ميه.
خد فشار.
منين؟
ايه يا بنتي ما هو مكتوب على السلسله اهو حوالينا. انت عايز تقول انت احسن كده؟
انت عايز تفهمك قله ادبك. انت ازاي تبص هنا اصلا؟
طب ما انت اللي لابساها هنا. طب ايه هنا بس هنا؟
ماما مفيش كنت راجل هيعدي المكان ده.
ايه يا ليلى انت تعرفي الاستاذ ولا ايه؟
انا؟ لا يا بابا خالص خالص. انا بس استغربت من المكوى اللي في ايده دي. يا لهوي.
Herzlich willkommen zu William Shakespeares Geburtstag. Heute wird er 450 Jahre alt. Das sind viele Kerzen.
Happy birthday, Mr. Shakespeare.
Nimm deinen Stift, fang noch mal an. Raus mit der Feder, schreib ne Frau, doch mal als wäre sie mein Mann. Nicht als Männerpaar, bloß aus dem Herz, so gingen wir gern bühnenwärts. Denn mit so vielen Nickerrollen ist nicht viel zu wollen.
Habt ihr es jetzt endlich kapiert?
IETM informal European theatre meeting, one of the first international cultural networks in Europe, divided Europe. For the founders, based on both sides of the wall, enhancing mobility between East and West is one of their targets. Solidarity is one of their core values. ITM has grown into the International Network for the Contemporary Performing Arts, as it is known now. Main objective for the participants to connect, to start a trans-border relation, to end up in trans-border collaboration.
Claro. Sí. Ahora, yo nunca he pensado que la comedia es el lado superficial de la vida. Yo creo que es el lado más esencial de la vida. Yo creo que hay que ser muy arrogante para tomar en serio la vida.
Tijdens verwarring was het eerst. Mannen worden chickies en chickies die zijn niet meer beheerst. Waar gaat het naartoe? Waar gaat het naartoe?